All right, good. Hands and feet together. Clear your minds, who you were, who you are, and who you want to become. Good, bow. Welcome, everybody. Good, hands directly above the head. That's it. Over to one side. Let's go over to the other side. And directly in front. Good, let's start with Shanghai. Remember, if we do this for 3 to 5 minutes a day, this will totally activate the body's entire working system. Every time my hands go up, I raise up off my heels. Every time my hands go back, I lift off my toes, so I point them up to the ceiling. Keep my knees slightly bent. No rocking your hips. Make sure that your spine stays straight up and down, just like this. This would be a no-no. This would be correct. Hopefully everybody has their water this morning so as to keep hydrated. That's it. Your hands should come up the height of your shoulders. And if you wake up tomorrow morning and you feel that your calves are a little sore, this is the exercise that created that. But again, if you do it every day, then there won't be an issue. So every time I raise up off my heels, I work the muscle. And when I balance on my heels, when I lift up my toes, I'm working the bone. So my feet act like the bottom of a rocking chair. Good, give me a twist. Let your hands slightly tap your kidneys so as to cleanse the kidney meridian. Good, let's do big circles to the rear. And let's go forward. Warm up those shoulders. Good, let's go over and under. And let's bring it across where we thread the needle. Let's go to the other side. Let's bring it up over the top. Grab that elbow. Pull on the elbow and push your hips the opposite direction. Open it up and let's do the other arm. Good. Now let's bring the hands behind the back. Pull away from the body. And hands in front. Let's get knees up. That's it. Keep your knees going up. Good. Let's put 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. One hand forward, and let's do a straight-legged raise. For those that may be joining us on the video side of this, if you have a balance issue problem, put a chair alongside of you. Hold on to the chair. Good, let's switch legs, switch arms. Good, hands on the hips. Let's do hip circles. Let your hips do most of the work. Rotate them. Good, reverse it. Good. Open up your legs, fold your arms. Let's do crane, reaches for water. The legs are straight, bending over at your waist, letting your elbows try to reach for the ground. Good, bring it up. Pivot the feet to one direction into the dragon's tail. Bring the arms out to the side. Shift the weight, and this is a warrior pose. Good, whatever leg is forward, this being the bent knee leg, drop that hand to the inside, reach to the top and to the floor. Good, let's pivot the feet while we're parting the wild horse's mane into the warrior pose. Dropping the arm, reaching up to the ceiling. Good. Put one leg forward, one leg back. Keep your pelvic straight and square. Drop your back knee, interlock the fingers. Tiger reaches for the sky. If you like the challenge of a longer stretch, drop the leg back, dropping the knee down as close to the floor as possible, keeping your head level. Good. Let's bring it up and let's pivot the other direction. And bring it up. Good. Let's extend one leg forward a slight bit, just in front of the other foot with the toes pointed up. This is called the 1,000-day stretch. Whatever foot is forward, the same arm. Bring the hand inside. Using the opposite hand to only rest, not press. Maintaining 90% weight on your back leg, 10 on your front. Shift the weight forward to rise, and let's switch feet. Good, bring it up. Bring the hands together, interlock them, rotate the wrist. Reverse it. Good, ring your wrist, it's a chi point. Now, shake, extract. This is especially good for people that have arthritis. Get some blood flow. Work those joints. Good, let's do the other side. Shake, throw it down, extract any negative that might be in those hands. Good, shake it out. Good. Open up your feet a little bit, toes pointed straight ahead, hands in front, little shake, little whip. And then you can randomly just flick it out. Flick it out. There you go. Go out to the sides with both. Keep a little bit of a bounce. Bring it up high. Out to the sides. One, the other, double. Good. Now stay in that stance. We call this the horse stance. Now, right from here, go 1, 2, 3. Let's do that again. Lower body, middle body, eyes. Low, medium, high. 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 Good. Keep your elbows inside, pointed to the floor. Low, medium, high. Low, medium, high. Then it looks like this. Good. Create a little bit of heat. You mean over and under. Good. Hands and feet together. Let's clear our minds, be in the here and now. Who you were, who you are, who you want to become. Good. Bow. Step out, left, right. Let's start with the 6 treasures of the Shaolin. Breathe in. Breathe down to the earth. Breathe into cool air. Let go of the hot, warm, moist, sticky heat. Draw in the cool. Out to the sides. Down. Rising and falling of hands. Calling down the heavens. And embrace the moon. Good. Again. Draw up. Pressing palms to the earth. Draw in. This is what the Shaolin were known for, with their palms. Shaolin palms. Draw in. Exhale to the side. Rising and falling of hands is the most common of all Tai Chi moves. Calling down the heavens. And embrace the moon. One more time. Scoop. Pressing palms to the earth. Draw in. Exhale to the front. To the sides. Rising and falling of hands. Calling down the heavens. Look at that space between your hands, dropping your shoulders into your elbows, followed by your forearms, your hands. Embrace the moon. And now hold it so that the energy in your palms are pointed towards the dantian. That's generally about 3 fingers below your navel. For some people, they'll feel nice and warm hands in their palms, tingling in their fingertips, sometimes throbbing. Sometimes, if you just pay attention long enough, you can sense your heartbeat. Good. Let's go into the form of 10. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, suspend the breathing. Exhale. Calling down the heavens. Cup and saucer. Gather in the chi. Turning, pressing palms. Gather the chi. Pressing palms. Snake in the road. Open up. Inhale. Quickly, hear the word S. Good. Draw the leopard. Clear. Waiter. Holding the tray. Mother of all blocks. Pressing palms. Circle to the waiter holding the tray. Mother of all blocks. Good. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Suspend the breathing. Exhale and press to the sides. Calling down the heavens. Gather the chi. Turn, pressing palms. Gather the chi. Pressing palms. Snake in the road. Inhale. Good. Draw the leopard. Clear. Waiter holding the tray. Mother of all blocks. Pressing palms. Opposite circle. Mother of all blocks. And press. Good. Bring it up. Excellent. Very good. Okay, for our next one, turn to the corner. Let's do prayer wheel. That's it. Keep your feet firm on the ground, shifting your weight. This is the inhale. Suspend by breathing. Now exhale. Breathe in the cool air. Suspend. Exhale. This is also known for embracing the tiger, pushing the mountain. Good. Bring it back to the front. Cultivate the chi. And turn it to the other direction. Prayer wheel. Breathe in the cool air. Let go of the hot, warm, moist, sticky heat. Breathe in the new self. Let go of the old. Embrace the tiger. Push the mountain. Bring it back to the center. Cultivate the chi. Bring it out in front. Feet a little closer together, about shoulder width. And this is pillar of light. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale on the down. Looking to accept and receive the blessings from heaven above. Breathe in. Good. Cultivate the chi. Bring it back out. Open up your feet just outside your shoulders with your toes pointed straight ahead. Let's go into Buddha, toils in the earth. Inhale. Exhale and press. Gather your burdens and press them to heaven above and release it. Inhale. Exhale. Buddha toils in the earth. Inhale. Exhale. That's it. Scoop. Exhale. Pressing above. Good. Now hold those hands above. Bring your feet a little closer. Now come off your heels, balance. Make your head straight. Let your eyes look up a little bit. Keep reaching for the ceiling. Get taller. Now turn the palms facing each other. As you lower the arms, starting with the shoulders, you start to descend to your heels. Bring it down. In front of your heart, cultivate that chi. Now remember, for those that don't know what cultivating the chi is I'm looking to expand my hands, and that energy ball that I can sense between my two palms, how far can I expand it with my inhale and still have that same feeling? And then as you close, and be sensitive to the tingling in the fingertips, the warmth in the palm, sometimes the throbbing, sometimes the heartbeat. Again. Good. Put your feet back out, shoulder width, one hand on top of the other. This is called rolling the ball. I want to roll the ball and rotate with my shoulders. Inhale on the exchange of the turn. Exhale as I roll the ball. Inhale, exhale. This single move comes right out of the Sun style Tai Chi. Now you'll notice my inhales much quicker, my exhales much slower with my movement. One more. Bring it back, cultivate that chi. Bring him down. Good. Now do a clear. And a small clear. Big clear. This comes right out of the tiger rides the dragon. Small clear. One more. Bring it back. Good. Another powerful Qigong exercise is draw the bow, shoot the tiger, or also known as the golden archer. So if you ever shot a bow and arrow, you know you're going to draw the bow. So you're drawing the bow with the arrow. I have my two fingers, my index and my middle. They're a half squeeze. Think like you can put your index finger right there between, like this, representing the arrow. Good. Now the other hand goes out with the index finger pointed up and the thumb pulled back, as if you were holding a bow. Both, the shoulder pulling back is the height, the elbow is the height of the shoulder. Bend your knees, look over the top of the index finger. Take an inhale. Exhale, sit as you draw the bow back deeper, beginning ready to release the arrow. Focus your eyes. Good. Release it. And now switch it to the other side. Inhale on the draw. Exhale on the sit. So I'm sitting and I'm drawing my shoulder blades back further, looking over the top of that index finger. Draw. Exhale. Draw. Exhale. Draw the bow. Focus over the top of that index finger. Release it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more to each side. Last one. Bring it back, cultivate the chi. Close. Now do a big clear. Small clear. Bring it up. In front of the heart. Good. You sense a lot of warmth in your palms. If you do, then you see thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. There we go. Good. Good. All right. Let's take a 10, 15-second water break. Get some water. Stay hydrated. And we'll start our Sun style Tai Chi. Okay, so let's begin. I'll have my back to you, doing the form of starting out to the right. I'll talk us through the first time, and I'll go slow. So this time, your hands and feet are together. Bring your palms in front like you're praying. Clear your mind. Be in the here and now. Not in the past, not in the future, but in the present. Good. Bow. Hands come down to your thighs. Bow again. Bend your knees. And turn your feet out like a duck. And we commence by picking up the ball. Bring the ball back to our dantian. Stepping with the left foot past the ball, bringing our right foot up in that horse stance. Cultivating the chi. Turning to your right. Stepping with the right, single tail whip. Now we're going to do hands waving in clouds. 6 times to the right. Good. Bring the hands back in front of your chest. cultivating the chi. Now turning towards your left corner, stepping forward with your left foot, single tail whip. Rotating out, hands waving in clouds to the left 6 times. Good. Bring the hands back in front of your heart, cultivating your chi. Good. Parting the wild horse's mane on the right side. Step forward with your right foot, turn to your left, bring up the left knee, and the left palm's going to brush the left knee as I push. Now I'm going to play the lute. I'm going to roll the ball, step with the right. Roll the ball, step with the left. I'm going to gather, punch over the top. Embrace the tiger, push the mountain. Come back to the open and close. Reaching up to your left side, parting wild horse's mane. Step forward to your left, turn to your right, brush, right knee, and push. Play the lute, roll the ball, step with your left. Roll the ball, step with your right. Gather, punch over the top. Embrace the tiger, push the mountain. Come back to the open and close. Now we're going to repeat that to the right side. Parting wild horse's mane, step forward left, turn right, brush right knee, and push. Taking my right hand, I'm going to leisurely tie the coat. 3 fingers on top of my right hand, doing a right side circle, and press. Back to the open and close. Turning a little bit to the left angle, stepping with the left, single tail whip. Draw back in, I'm in a left guard. So that means my left foot is forward in a cat stance. You'll notice my heel is up with my left hand. So right from there, I'm gonna punch under the guard. I'm gonna yield back. I'm gonna part the wild horse's mane on the right-hand side. I'm gonna step forward with the right foot. I'm going to make a left turn so that your back is to me. And I'm going to brush the left knee. And I'm going to push with the right hand. That's it. Good. So everybody should have their left leg forward, right foot just behind the left, pushing with the right hand. Now step back with the right foot. Bring up the hands and do a left side parting wild horse's mane. Turn all the way back to the front, turning to the right. Brushing right knee and push. Good. Yield back. Parting wild horse's mane. Turning to the left. Brush left knee and push. Leisurely tying the coat. So left hand, left side circle. Going to the outside of your left side and press. Come back to the center. Open and close. Repeating that to the left side, parting wild horse's mane, stepping forward with the right, brush left knee, and push. Leisurely tie the coat, circle. And then back to the open and close. Good, now to the right side. Stepping forward to an angle, the right foot, single tail whip. Draw into a right guard, so I'm with my right foot a little bit forward, the heel up, punch under the guard, yield back, parting wild horse's mane with my left hand up high, step forward my left, turn to my right, brushing right knee and push. So your back is to me again. Yield back, parting wild horse's mane on the right hand side. Turn to your left, going back to the front. The other way, Elaine. There you go. brush left knee and push. Yield back, parting wild horse's mane, brush right knee, push, leisurely tie the coat, circle, and then back to the front. Parting wild horse's mane. I'm sorry, leisure. Cultivating the chi. Hands out front. Hands and feet come together and you bow. Okay, let's do a piece of that up on the front, and I'll face the front and I'll be the mirror image. So we bow. We turn our feet out like a duck. We pick up the ball to commence. We bring the ball back to our dantian. Stepping forward with my left foot, past the ball. Bring it back, cultivating the chi. Now, turning to your right. You're going to push away, and this is called single tail whip. Good, you're going to pivot your feet, and now you're going to move to your right side 6 times, hands waving in clouds. Feet come together, feet open up, together, open up, and together. Bring it back to cultivating the chi. Good. Now we're going to turn to our left. And we're going to do the same thing, single tail whip. Opening up. Pivot the feet, in and out, hands waving in clouds, moving to our left 6 times. Good, bring it back. Cultivating the chi. Good, let me just center myself. Okay, now we're gonna part the wild horse's mane. On my right side, step forward with my right, turn to my left, brush the left knee and push. Play the lute, roll the ball, step with the right, roll the ball, step with the left. Gather, punch over the top. Embrace the tiger, push the mountain. Come back to the open and close. Good, now parting wild horse's mane on the left-hand side. Turning to my right, brush right knee and press. Good, play the lute. Roll the ball, step with the left. Roll the ball, step with the right. Gather, punch over the top. Embrace the tiger, push the mountain. Come back to the open and close. Now I'm taking large steps to get myself back in the screen. So usually you take smaller steps. Now we're going to repeat that going to our right side. Parting wild horse's mane. Step forward with the left. Turn to the right. Brushing right knee. Press. Now the bottom hand that I was brushing with, I'm going to scoop up to my buttons on my coat. Leisurely tying the coat. 3 fingers, and I'm doing a right side circle as I press. Good, I'm going to come back to the open and close. Good, we'll go a little bit further. This time we're going to turn a little bit to our left. We're going to do a single tail whip. And now we're going to come into a left guard. We're going to punch under the guard. Good. We're going to yield back. We're going to part the wild horse's mane. Step forward at the right. Turn to your left. Brush right to left knee. Push. Yield back. Parting wild horse's mane. Turn. Brush. Knee, so you should be back to the front. Good. Now this can get a little confusing because you're doing some turns. So I'm going to yield back. I'm going to part the wild horse's mane on my right hand side. I'm going to turn to my left, brushing left knee and pushing with my right. I'm going to leisurely tie the coat, bringing up my left hand, doing a left side circle, and press. I'm going to come back to the center, open and close. Now I'm going to repeat that same thing to that side. Parting wild horse's mane, turning to the left, brushing left knee. Good. Leisurely tie the coat with my left hand, doing a left side circle, and press. Come back to the center, open and close. Now we're going to turn to the right. Single tail whip. And two, a right guard. Punch under the guard. Yield back. Parting wild horse's mane on the left. Step forward with the left. Turn to the right, brushing right knee, push. So that means we're back to back. Yield back. Parting wild horse's mane on the right hand side, turning all the way back around to the right side. And press. Yield. Parting wild horse's mane. Brush knee. Leisurely tie the coat on the right side. And press. Back to the open and close. Good. I know that sometimes can be confusing with the mirror image. So let's do it one more time with my back, doing it the correct way. Clear your minds. Bow. Open up your feet like a duck and commence. Picking up the ball, passing the ball, stepping forward left. Cultivating the chi. To the right side, single tail whip. Pivoting the feet, hands waving in clouds, moving to the right 6 times. Moving to the side. Cultivating the chi. Single tail whip to the left. Hands waving in clouds, moving to the side 6 times. Cultivating the chi. Parting wild horse's mane. Brush knee. Play the lute. Roll the ball, step with the right. Roll the ball, step with the left. Gather, punch over the top. Embrace the tiger. Push the mountain. Back to the open and close. Parting wild horse's mane. Play the lute. Roll the ball, step left. Roll the ball, step right. Gather, punch over the top. Embrace the tiger. Push the mountain. Open and close. Repeating it to that side. Parting wild horse's mane. Leisurely tie the coat. Back to the center. Open and close. To the left side. Single tail whip. into a left guard, punch under the card, yield back, parting wild horse's mane, stepping forward right, turn left, and press. Yield back, turning back to the right. Leisurely tie the coat. Back to the center. Parting wild horse's mane. Leisurely tie the coat. Back to the center, cultivating the chi. Turning to the right, single tail whip. To a right guard, punch under the guard. Yield back. Parting wild horse's mane, turning to the right with your backs to me. Push, that's it. Parting wild horse's mane on the right-hand side, turning back the left side. Push. Yield back. Parting wild horse's mane. Russian knee. Leisurely tie the coat. Back to the center. Cultivate the chi. Hands out in front. Give me a rising and falling of hands. One for who you were. One for who you are. And one for who you're going to become. And giving up the excuse to fail. Breathe in the new self. Letting go of the old. As we bow, I'll open it up for questions, and may it serve you well. Good job, everyone.